Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'm so happy to be back. I've taken a little break from YouTube, but I'm back with another video. And today's video is on how to find peace within yourself. I am recording this live on my Facebook, so if you see me kind of looking like this a little bit, then please bear with me. But I really hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you do, please give me a like and subscribe down below and leave me a comment. Let me know what your favourite part of the video is, if anything was helpful for you, and also get in touch over on Instagram at Vicki Reckless. I will leave the username somewhere on the screen, but for now let's get into the video. What is finding peace within yourself, and why is it important for us? Well, to feel at peace within yourself is to feel comfortable in who you are, what you have to offer this world, and what you look like, what you sound like, what you smell like. It's about casting aside outside opinion and external validation and sourcing it instead from within yourself. Finding inner peace is the key ingredient to a fulfilled and joyful existence. When you're at peace with who you are, everything else falls into place. You no longer need to place your worth on others' opinions or to keep comparing yourself to others, thinking constantly about what you lack and what you don't have in your life, rather than thinking about what you already have within you, what you already have in your current world and your current space and environment. Finding inner peace means silencing the loud and boisterous inner critic that shames us and silences us a lot of the time. So, how do we find peace within ourselves? There are a few key steps that I really want to share for this training and this video. The first is this. To find peace within yourself, you must first find self-acceptance, accepting all that is within you, perceived flaws and all. The first step to accepting your body and, yourself in general is to shift the negative narrative. When you think negatively about yourself, catch the thought. Ask yourself, where is this thought coming from? Is this thought fact or fiction? And then instead choose to shift your focus from what your body looks like to how your body actually feels and what your body allows you to do. Because a really important part of body acceptance is to realize that we are so much more than what our body looks like, and we are so much more than what we look like in general, right? We are complex. We are beautiful works of art as human beings. We are so much more than a body. And when I realized this, everything changed for me. For years, I would obsess over my body. It was the most important part of me. The thoughts about my body filled my brain and drowned out the rest of my existence. I'd make these amazing memories, but I couldn't remember the actual event or the experience because all I was bothered about was what my body looked like and what I thought other people thought about me at that particular moment. I've come to realize now that our bodies are simply just vessels of life, and we get to experience every single emotion, every experience, every memory because of our bodies. So shift your perspective to one of gratitude for your body and all that it does for you, which brings me on to number 2 really nicely. To find true inner peace within ourselves, start practicing gratitude, noticing the richness of your current existence. I like to give my clients a practice of the 6 gratitudes every single morning. And the 6 gratitudes is thinking of 3 things in your external circumstances. So something that is outside of yourself. So it could be the sky, it could be a family member, it could be your dog. I know that Thorbear, my doggo, is always a source of gratitude in my life. So you think of 3 external gratitudes, things that are outside yourself every single day, and 3 internal gratitudes, so things that are within yourself. So it can be your resilience, your kindness, your compassion. It can be things linked with how you look, but try and bring in more than just that. Try and bring in your characteristics and your attributes, as well as things that you like within yourself. And doing this 6 gratitudes practice every single morning, it sets you up with the graciousness and just expansion that we all need within our lives. When we start to notice the little things, we truly, truly appreciate the richness of life and everything that life actually has to offer, which I think is just amazing. And also, when you start to practice gratitude, the comparisons in your life start to sort of dim down a little bit. They start to not be as noticeable and as prominent in your existence. Because when you appreciate what you already have rather than what you are lacking or what you feel like you lack in your life, you then start to not really notice what you lack. Because when you start to appreciate all that you have, it doesn't really matter what other people have. And you start to realize that actually your life is already so full and so complete, and you have so much already. So why do we need to compare ourselves to others? It just becomes this thing that we just don't need to do anymore. We don't need to compare ourselves to others because we already have things within ourselves and within our current situation and our current environment that we have loads to be grateful for. So finding inner peace means being grateful and practicing gratitude and compassion and just being thankful for everything that we have currently, because that stops this attitude of just wanting more all the time, just searching for something that we're not even sure what it is, just always wanting something else, which is something that I've definitely, dealt with throughout my whole life. I've always looked to other people to think like, oh, they've got this and that, I really want that within myself. I really want to look this certain way because that looks more successful, and just that comparison has always been there, and it's been challenging. And to start practicing gratitude meant shifting my perspective onto what I already have within my life. And it was really funny because the other day I was literally thinking, I have so much right now in my life right now that I've always put down to as what I would want in my dream life. And I realized that a lot of what I want in my dream life, I already have. I already have within my current situation. I'm already living my dream life in so many ways. There could be more. There could always be more. But being grateful for what I currently have within my dream life right now, that is so powerful. And it just completely shifts your perspective, and it helps you feel at peace. So what do you have in your life right now? What do you have to be grateful for right now? Start practicing the 6 gratitudes and see what it does for your life and your peace within yourself. Okay, number 3 for finding peace within yourself. Be your own crutch and your own support system. And what do I mean by that? I mean, shift the negative self-talk. Catch and notice when the negative talk comes in. Notice when you tear yourself down. And ask yourself, would I say this to a good friend or a family member or a loved one? Put it through the friendship test. Be your own best friend. Be there for yourself like you would be there for a best friend who is going through a hard time. Because we are the only person who is going to be with us until the end of time. I feel like I say that a lot, but it's so true that if we can't rely on ourselves, then who can we rely on? We have to make the choice to be our own best friend and to speak to ourselves in a more kind way. And it is a process, especially when we've kind of been predetermined or even brought up to speak negatively to ourselves or to view the world from a negative outlook. It's a process, but honestly, when you start noticing your thoughts and, challenging them and start being your own source of pep talk and your own cheerleader, then that makes all the difference to your peace. So ask yourself every single day, how are you going to show up today to make yourself proud? Shift the perspective from external sources and from what the expectation is. Ask yourself how you're going to show up today to make yourself proud, because you are the only person that matters. Other people's opinions don't matter. Only yours does. So to find peace within yourself, start just accepting and being proud of what you are doing and how you are showing up for yourself every single day. And number 4, to find true inner peace within yourself. Find the small joys in your days. Reflect on your day. What has gone well for you today? Maybe you didn't do much that day, but the sky was beautiful and you enjoyed how it looked. Or you had a good conversation with a loved one, or you really enjoyed a TV program that you watched, or you found a new artist on Spotify. What went well for you today? What were the small moments of joy? Because when you start to bring in, it's all to do with bringing in just more gratitude and more just appreciation for everything that you have around you. And also within this, finding the joy in the everyday, bring in more of what makes you happy. Bring in more of what brings you the most immense joy. Whether that is reading, whether that is writing, whether that is creating content, whether that's working on your business, whether that is doing your hair, or whether that is eating a particular snack. Whatever brings you the most joy, bring that into your day, because that will help you feel most peaceful, because you know that you're filling and enriching your life with the goodness and whatever is your soul's purpose. So that brings you the most peace as well, truly finding what your soul's purpose actually is. And when people talk about finding your purpose, it sounds like this really scary thing, when actually finding your purpose gets to be a fun process. And, finding what brings you joy is what your purpose is. Because if our purpose isn't linked to joy, then why is purpose even a thing? Because our purpose should be what brings us joy and what lights us up. So ask yourself the question, what actually makes me happy? What brings me joy? What am I doing when I feel the most joyful? And who am I with when I feel the most joyful? What am I doing? And that, just asking that very basic question, brings you closer to finding your soul's purpose. And once you find that purpose, you will start to feel that peace within yourself. And number 5, the last point in today's episode and training, challenge yourself. Now, this one, when I was writing it, I was like, ooh, that feels kind of like weird to be saying challenge yourself in the same breath as finding peace within yourself. So why am I saying this? But actually, finding true inner peace means knowing that you can actually handle any challenge that comes up, because you know within yourself and you trust yourself to handle anything. and to be able to make it through anything. So adding more challenge into your life, challenging yourself in the smallest ways or in any single way, it really does bring you inner peace, because you know, no matter what life throws at you, no matter the challenge, no matter the fear that comes up, no matter the opinion of other people, you can deal with it because you have challenged yourself. You've challenged yourself in lots of different ways, and over time you've built up that resilience to be able to do the things, to be able to put yourself into uncomfortable situations and know that you will be able to handle it. So, to bring yourself the most peaceful existence possible, challenge yourself to find the joys in every day. Challenge yourself to put yourself into new situations, to learn to trust yourself in every single situation. So there you have it. Those are the 5 key points to achieve true inner peace within yourself. First, accept your body and realize that you're so much more than what your body looks like. Our body is just a vessel for the life that we get to enjoy and live. And how beautiful is that? And number 2, find inner peace by practicing gratitude every single day. Number 3, be your own best friend and support system. Number 4, find the small joys in your everyday existence and ignite your soul's purpose with whatever brings you joy. And number 5, challenge yourself every single day. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. Again, if you did enjoy this video, then please like and subscribe to see more from me. I will be posting weekly, and yes, I will see you again next week. Goodbye, everyone.